6:38 on a Tuesday morning. We came to work today at 5 o'clock. And we just finished our first movement of the day. We picked up this full 45-foot container from the big box at Alamana Shopping Center, and we brought it over to the big box in Salt Lake where they have an off-site warehouse. And now we wait probably for like half an hour to 45 minutes until that truck that's on the dock comes off the dock, and then we'll go on the dock and they'll offload everything, and then they'll probably reload stuff that's headed for the mainland. So we could be sitting here for probably 2 hours. Everybody likes this run, even though everybody likes this run because it's such an easy run, but it is a very boring 2 hour wait. That's what we're doing today. First movement done. Hello, bobtailing in Medicine. 5:30, Adam. Warehouse. 210068. Echo 1348. All right. So we've brought the dunnage can from the off-site warehouse back into the shipping terminal Sand Island. Got that squared away. Dispatch says they have a warehouse can. That's a container that's going to be picked up, brought back to our warehouse, and then stored in the warehouse over in Echo 13, stall 48. So that'll be our next one.
Over. You don't have to anymore. The Frost family has been helping.
Go 13, stall 48. We're down here on the waterfront. It's kind of a gray day, but we got trade winds, so it's nice and cool. It's probably like 80 degrees outside, maybe a little less. Wind's blowing steady, pretty much 10 to 15 miles an hour. It says E or Echo 14, but it's actually Echo 13. Sign's turned around. Because he was in stall 48, but the container's actually in 49. Alright. So yeah, we'll get hooked up to this, get it pre-trip, then we'll take it back to our terminal, park it in the yard. They're going to offload it tomorrow. So it's 10:18. We dropped off our 20-foot container for the warehouse. Went in and made myself some hot chocolate. Dispatch had to run full 45-foot container full of steel coils coming down to a job site here in the Waipio Point Peninsula. And we're right here by the Waipahu High School, I guess it is. This is where the Waipio Point access road begins. I haven't been to the job site, but I hear there's some cranes there. Last time I was out on this road was many years ago when they were building solar farms. There's a couple of big solar farms down here. But it sounds like there's a big job site of some sort. He says stay on the asphalt, go through the guard shack, and then get onto the dirt road and go through another guard shack and come all the way down to the cranes. That was what he said. Let's see how it goes. Job sites are fun because they're like gotta get to it first. That's always an adventure. This is where they got all the boneyard for the Navy, all the ships. Back when I was driving straight trucks, I used to do a lot of deliveries here, almost on a weekly basis. A lot of mooring type chains and shackles and that kind of stuff. Usually right here on the left. And probably the cheapest golf course on the island is here to the right, I think. This is the time of year you want to go to it though, when it's nice and green. You come during the summer, it's all dirt. I've only played golf a few times. It's not something I really enjoy. To me, it's like a complicated way to take a walk. You know, I'd rather just take a walk. Got all the ships out there. The other thing that's out here that I've been involved in over the years is the soccer. There's a big soccer facility out here. I can't remember how many fields there are, but it seems like there's like a lot of them, like 10, 20 fields. I'm wondering if this is where we make the left. Yeah, because if I go straight, I'll end up in the soccer park. Yeah, that's the sign right there. Okay, we're on the right track. We're now in military property. This is no longer a public road. Ahead here is the solar farms. I see the cranes way off in the distance here. So according to dispatch, we delivered here once before and they took the container off the chassis. And that's kind of a big no-no to an extent, because the chassis and the container came out of the shipping terminal together. Once you separate them, you create a whole bunch of extra paperwork. And so I was warned that if they want to do that, they can do that, but tell them they're going to leave the chassis here so that when they're done, it just makes it a lot easier on everyone, paperwork-wise. Supposedly there's a container out here with no chassis. Maybe they might want to swap. If that happens, I don't know what to do. Gotta call somebody. Because we're on military property and because we're going to a job site that's more than likely military, we're probably going to turn the camera on just to be on the safe side. Did I just realized I'm not driving my truck, so I don't have my hard hat, and this driver doesn't have a hard hat, so that could be a problem sometimes. Yesterday I didn't have my bolt cutter, so I brought the bolt cutters today, and today I might need a hard hat and I don't have it. Yeah, we gotta go through an inspection here. I'm gonna turn the camera off. Oh, we finally made it on base. It wasn't easy. My Gibbets card expired, so I didn't have the proper documentation to get on base. So we had to go to the Pass and ID office. And that's when we found out the documentation that I did have wasn't adequate. So we went back to the office, got more paperwork, or better paperwork, went back to the Pass and ID office, got the pass, day pass, and we finally made it down here to this construction site. They're building something with a lot of concrete. And we delivered some more wire for them to reinforce the concrete. But it's yeah, it's just a huge yard with a lot of lay down equipment. I have no idea what it's all about. First time I've ever been here. This whole area, from what I was told, used to be a training area where they had you know, war games back in the day. So there's signs that say, you know, no trespassing, possible live, or possible explosive rounds, or something like that. So you gotta stay on the you gotta stay between the cones, let's say. But yeah, this whole YPO area back during World War II is where they did a lot of training. I don't know when that stopped, but that's what it was used for back then. Anyway, we're gonna make our way out, get a hold of dispatch, see what they want to do next. So we checked in with dispatch. I guess there's a couple of empty containers up here at the new public storage that's being built in, this is called Core Ridge Development. Both of these cans are empty, so we'll just turn around and take the red one, I guess. Double check the container number, 606782. Yep. Get this checked out, take it back to the shipping terminal Santa Ana. They were closed for lunch, but it's 1:35 right now, so they're already reopened. From here to there, it's about 14, maybe 15 miles. Good run. shut it down. 2:30. We only did 6 movements today because one movement took us 4 hours almost. What a mess. And the thing is, now that I know what I know, that would never happen again. Because I would know where it is, what I need, make sure that everything is set up before I even hook up to the can. Yeah, what took 4 hours shouldn't take much more than an hour next time. Live and learn, as they say. So yeah, this truck ran good. The night driver comes in at 4. We'll be out of here by 2:30. We did, I want to say 6 movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We drove almost 100 miles, 98 miles. No, 97 miles. And trying to deliver to that construction site was the big humbug of the day. Every now and then you get one of those, and you just gotta stay calm and just don't quit. You know, just don't be a quitter. Just keep. The guy kept saying, "Oh, you're back." Yeah, I'm not a quitter. I'm gonna get this job done one way or another. So, yeah, headed home. We had the roasted vegetables last night. We got some leftovers in the fridge. I want to make a salad. I'm thinking beans. I'm craving some beans. But what else is there? There's that seafood stew. That's nice. I don't feel up to that. Got fish. And maybe we'll just do some fish. I got the white fish. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a farm-grown white fish. Like, it's kind of like tilapia, but it's called something else. I want to say sai, but I don't know. It's the one that they serve in all the restaurants. So we'll make some of that tonight. Go with all the other leftovers. Yeah, that sounds good. Craving fish again. I crave fish at least twice a week. I crave steak at least twice a week. I don't eat a lot of steak anymore. I used to. I probably will when I retire and have the time to. I like a good steak at least once a week. But lately I haven't been doing that. Just been making pork chops, chicken breasts, different types of hamburger hash, meatballs, meatloaf. I haven't done a lot of steak lately. Got to get back to that. But that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Aloha.